Year 11 Season 2 was released on June the 2nd. The new season brought about many new changes, including Dokkebi's rework, the removal of Rank 2.0 and being replaced by Rank 3.0, the addition of Calypso Casino, and updating other maps. Now, of course, with everything that Siege is trying to execute, there is a multitude of things that can and will go wrong. So we will be overviewing the season that is supposed to save Siege to see if it succeeded in doing so. Dokkebi was arguably the best operator in the game prior to her rework. She was extremely dominant and in need of one. Her new gun is the XK23, an AR with 35 bullets, and with an extended barrel, it does 54 damage. The thing is, they didn't take away her DMR, SMG-12, or even nerf them, I believe, so there's not really a reason to switch to the new AR, but you do have options. Her new ability is now a virus that is sent to the attacker's phones and will blow up if you do not answer the call, dealing 40 damage and leaving an area of fire. She behaves in the same way that Deimos does, that you won't be able to use your ability on anyone that you have not scanned. You can only call one person at a time. But if you are called by Dokkebi, there is almost no way to counter it except if you are in a mute jammer before being called. With this new rework, Dokkebi is now inarguably the best operator in the game. The new rank season is a huge improvement compared to the previous ones with the addition of rank 3.0. And although it is an improvement, there are still some major issues I have with it overall, so I will be going through them. In Siege X, a new ban system was introduced that goes by round instead of just at the beginning of the game. The issue with this is, whether you're on attack or defense, the enemy team can either ban all of your breachers, all of your wall denial, or target ban you. This way of banning doesn't have to be removed, but it most definitely has to be reworked, cause as it is, it just makes the ranked experience worse. Dokkebi is a terrorist. I'm gonna put you in a scenario. You're on Calypso Casino and you decide you wanna roam first floor as Vigil. Where you're gonna be is in between the slot machines in the basement stairway. You are immediately called by Dokkebi. As you're hanging up your phone, you can hear somebody closing out on you in the distance, which backs you into the stairway. You then get swung and die. That Vigil was me. This is not fun to play against. For the first 2 weeks of Dokkebi's rework, you are unable to ban her, which makes sense. They want their players to get comfortable with the rework. The issue with this is, that means every single round on attack, there is going to be a Dokkebi, which means every single round on attack, you cannot roam or you're going to die. You have the chance to lose your cams, you have the chance to lose 40 damage from your phone blowing up, and you basically just can't play Valkyrie. Now, naturally, you would think when the 2 weeks are up, this would no longer be a problem because you can instantly ban Dokkebi. And you would be incorrect. This is still a problem because that means that Siege is bad at balancing. If every single season there's someone to instantly ban, that means every single season there's someone that is significantly stronger than the rest of the roster. Furthermore, I am not saying that all operators should be within the same strength of each other. This game is going to have metas, and this game is going to have operators that are stronger than each other, and that's a good thing. However, when your game is balanced so poorly that there are operators so much better than each other that in every situation you can use one and you should never use the other, you're telling me in every single situation, on every map, it will be okay for me to use Dokkebi. It will be great for me to use Dokkebi, but I should never use Sins above the rank Bronze? Everyone wants to talk about how the old rank system is so bad and how this new one has flaws, but no one wants to talk about how this game's balancing is by far the worst part of it. One of the main things that is holding this season back is the sheer amount of bugs within it. And because there's so many of them, they can range from being insignificant to actually making something unusable. Firstly, when trying to fast forward or change rounds at all, you have a high chance of the person that you're spectating or anyone in that round to just start T-posing. The only way I've seen to fix this is to actually go outside of the replay editor and go back in. And even if you do that, it still has a chance of repeating itself. While editing this video, Siege released an update that made the replay editor completely unusable. At the time of this video's release, this has been fixed, but there are still some replays that have been corrupted. I'm not sure if this is still in the game, but on launch, there is a bug that made voice chat unusable. You could see the person talking, but you could not hear them, they cannot hear you. And then you have less significant ones, like sensitivity being very high when using a drone, textures and images not loading, the end screen not loading, and many more. Now, Ubisoft has a track record with game-breaking bugs. Back in Year 10 Season 4, when Thatcher was reworked, he got a new DMR. And every other character that got that new DMR would crash your game if you selected them. Ubisoft over the years obviously has done a poor job at handling bugs, and this season is no different. Overall, one of, if not the only things that Ubisoft seemed to have gotten right this season was the rank system. But there are still major blaring issues that have seemed to just worsened after the season's release. But everything cannot be fixed, everything cannot be great within one update. Currently, Siege is making huge strides in the right direction, and eventually it will be a great game again.